Hey Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to your July special second reading for the solar eclipse. I thought I'd do an extra reading this month for all of the 12 sun signs. So you're up next, and we're going to have a solar eclipse on the 12th, which is just a few days from now. So big changes for everybody, lots of movement, lots of energy, lots of planets going retrograde. Jupiter goes direct on the 10th, so there's a lot going on. So this is going to be a general reading, guys. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Check your moon and your rising sign if you know what they are in terms of astrology. Check those readings as well, because maybe they will resonate with you more than your actual sun sign of Sagittarius. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Sagittarius sun, moon and rising. Woo, okay, 2 cards have fallen. Okay, no, that is too many, so I'm not going to take those up. There's a message. Okay, we'll take that one. Page ones. First one's fallen. I always read the fallers. So, page of wands. Okay, so pages are young energies, things that are still in the early processes. They're not quite as matured as yet. And the suit of wands does deal with passions, you know, creativity. You can, to some extent, say love, even though the cups is more matters of the heart. But if you're in a very passionate, relationship, it can relate to that. The page of wands for me normally indicates that things are going well, or that things are about to start up, or that something is coming to you, something is going to be offered to you around creativity, love, or something that's really passionate to you. As a person, this would represent all the fire signs. So this is you, this is your energy, Sagittarius, Aries or Leos, and probably someone who is, as an energy, probably quite adventurous, being a fire sign, forward thinking as a fire sign, in levels of maturity though, maybe someone that how can I put this? Has more of a a younger way with them. Okay, so there could be someone who's fully matured, like a fully matured person, but they just have like a younger sense of humour. So we'll see if the page of wands wants to come out again. Okay, Sagittarius, just too many. Sagittarius, sun, moon and rising. If there's a message for Sagittarius, please let it be known, Spirit. This is Sagittarius, sun, moon and rising. Okay, right. We've got an Ace of Wands. So aces are new beginnings, complete brand new beginnings. Swords, not wands. Swords represents the suit of mental thoughts, how we think, how we learn. It also represents the challenges in life as well, the suit of swords. So, it could be that for some of you there is some mental clarity around a situation or an issue. Let's see if that wants to come out. Okay, first card will represent the theme. 10 of Pentacles is flipped. So, building, stability, linked to finances, health, wealth, things that we own. Number of completion, which is a 10. So, we'll see if that wants to come out. Second card will represent the issue or the heart of the matter. Third card will represent the recent past. Fourth card will represent action, 8 of Wands. quick action, things coming in or you making quick action. This is all about movement, again linked to passions, creativity, things that really mean a lot to us, that we're very, very passionate about. Okay, third card will represent the recent past. Fourth card will represent the present. Fifth card will represent the advice, and the sixth card will represent a potential outcome. This is for Sagittarius, sun, moon and rising. Okay, that's nice and shuffled. We'll see where the main energy is for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. Excited. Let's see what's going on. Okay, I feel pulled here. So I'm going to go with this part on my right side of the head, so we'll read from that. And your bottom of the deck energy is okay, 10 of Wands. Okay, so the energy of the Ten of Wands, 10, as I mentioned with the Ten of Pentacles, is the number of completion. Okay, is getting to a certain point where we're either really, really happy, and depending on the suit, where we are financially secure, depending on the suit, or where there's an ending as well, depending on the suit. But in the Ten of Wands, it's about burden. As you can see, there's a guy here who is clearly carrying 10 wands all on his own. So it's about, you know, feeling as literally as it is, you're on your own, or you're doing everything on your own, or it's a one-way street, or that it could be a prompt to get some help, to ask for help, or to ask for support. So we'll see how that plays out with the main message. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I love it when the cards do that. I sort of go, ooh, 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 oh my god. And then I see the future and outcome, and it looks really, really good. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what energies have come out. Okay, yeah, looking at this straight away, Sagittarius, it's quite clear, quite easy to pick up the energies, that this message is about forward movement for you, Sagittarius. Forward movement and potentially a second chance at whatever it is that may resonate with you, what you may feel you need a second chance at. The issue here is there's been some kind of possible disappointment for a Sagittarius, or for some Sagittariuses, because you've got the Five of Cups. The Suit of Cups does deal with our emotions, how we feel, and the number 5 itself across tarot is generally the number of challenge, and in the Five of Cups it is just that. It's about sadness, it is about loss, it is about, you know, maybe focusing a lot of your energy on some cups or some area of life, or something that's maybe had to leave you, or you've had to leave it, or it's departed, or, you know, the milk's been spilled. But with the Five of Cups, I always say there's always something else in the background that, you know, you can't forget that you still have. So while something may have departed, you know, turn around, look closely around you, there's still something to be happy about. So it feels as though some of you, there's been a little bit of disappointment. Okay, and the theme is, or throughout this solar eclipse, the main sort of message is to, you know, you're going to have to accept it, Sagittarius. Okay, because you've got the Five of Swords as well in your theme. So this disappointment, it's come to a stage now where, you know, you've got the Five of Swords energy. I said the sword suit is about challenge, and in the suit of Five of Swords, it is about victory and defeat, but in some aspects it's like no one wins and no one loses. It's about accepting what has happened, or accepting what has been, or what will be, depending on when you're watching this video. So for some Sagittarius, if there has been a little bit of disappointment, or you have been looking back at an area of life that has maybe had to leave you, or you've had to leave it, it's time, Sagittarius, it's time to, you know, accept what has been. Okay, it's time to accept what has been. And I promise you, once you do that, things will look up. From what's being presented to me, it looks as though this is what you need to do in order to move forward. In the recent past, this situation or this issue that it's, you know, there's been sadness about, maybe it's time to kind of accept. It is what it is. Maybe it was something that you waited for quite a while. Okay, it could be that you waited for it because you've got the Hangman, and the energy of the Hangman is about waiting. On one hand, it is about waiting for something to happen, or, you know, just waiting around for a person, a place, or thing, or something to come to fruition. But on the other hand, the Hangman is about also seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, and becoming enlightened about a situation. So you take what resonates with you, Sagittarius, because as you can see, you've got this guy that's hanging upside down, but he's not in any pain, he's not hurt, he's not distraught. and his head is actually illuminated, and that is what represents becoming enlightened about a situation, learning about what has happened, and seeing things from a different perspective. So it feels very much to me, Sagittarius, like throughout July, for some of you, this situation with the slight disappointment of what you've been focused on, accept it, and really it's time to take from it what you can from the recent past in order to move you forward. Now the past, leads you to where you are now, and in your present it looks really good. If you look at the present, moving forward in the present situation, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is your energy. Okay, Wands as a suit, as I said, represents you, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. The Queen of Wands, she is, and it doesn't matter whether you're male or female watching this, because it's the energy that I'm mainly reading. She is, out of all of the queens, she's the high flyer. That's probably what I'm being pushed to say. That's the best way to describe her. She is the person who is very aspirational, very ambitious. She knows what she wants, and she's definitely not afraid to get it. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy watching this, it's the same kind of energy. So it feels very much to me that once you take what you can from the past, once you've stopped waiting for something to happen, or waiting for a person to come to you, or waiting for a situation, once you've become enlightened about it, in the present now, moving forward, it's time for you to get back your natural fire energy, Sagittarius, because this is you. This is your energy. You are what represents the suit of wands in tarot. It's your energy. It's that ambition. It's that fire. It's that forward thinking. It's that go get 'em. And Sagittarius as a sun sign, you guys are you are the thinkers. Yourself and myself, Aquarius, we are the thinkers. But the angle that Sagittarius comes from as a trait, traditionally, as a characteristic as a sun sign, is you have a really good way of opening your mind and looking at the world from a broader perspective. That is what Sagittarius is really good at, and that is what gives you your ambition, your drive, and your forward thinking, and that is why you represent the suit of wands, because it is your ability as a Sagittarius or a fire sign, I should say, to look into the future and know what it is that you want. So it feels very much to me, Sagittarius, that you need to get your mojo back. Is what I'm being pushed to say. It feels as though you need. I've got one of these little moths flying around. I've got the back door open. It's really hot where I am in my part of the world. It's really hot tonight, so I've got the back door open. I'm sat in the kitchen and I've got all these little mosquitoes coming in. So if I keep going like this, it's because there's mosquitoes coming in. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel, Sagittarius, that you need to get your mojo back, because this is you, this is your energy, this is the present, and the advice is, be yourself, get back to yourself. Now it could be, that if this isn't you, that you're dealing with another fire sign person, or a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or someone who radiates your traditional characteristics of a fire sign. But I feel very much as though this is you. This feels more like a personal reading. It doesn't feel like there's another person involved as such, because I can't see any other energies to indicate other people, but it feels like something has happened where you've been focused on it, focused on it quite a lot, waiting quite a lot. Maybe it's time to become enlightened about the situation in the past, it's in your past position, and now in the present, in your present position, it's time to get back up on your horse. And the advice is beautiful, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I love this card. I absolutely love the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. It's a major arcana card, so it's not a day-to-day energy like these three, where it's like a cup or it's a suit. It is something quite significant. It's a life-changing event. It's a life-changing feeling. It is something that we learn from, and it's karma. And it can go either way. Obviously, fortune can go either way. But looking at the Wheel of Fortune card in your advice position and the cards surrounding it, and especially with the Judgment card next to it as your outcome. Judgment is a major arcana card as well, and it is about second chances. It is about evaluation, and it is about looking back at the past, taking what you can from it, doing that judgment to move yourself forward. It's not so much about being judged, it's about you doing the judging yourself from a more, if you can, subjective point of view. You know, looking back and then moving forward. So the advice is there's going to be a change of fortune. You can really change your fortune, whatever the situation is for you, Sagittarius, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a personal project. You take what resonates with you personally, because I don't know everybody's situation. I can just read the energies that's come up, what I'm tapping into for some Sagittariuses, and it is that there is a change of fortune if you allow it to happen. If you stay in this position here, you know, where the heart of the matter, the actual problem, if you stay here on the Five of Cups energy, where you're still focused on these 3 cups that have spilt over, then you're not going to progress and you're not going to move forward. And so I feel as though it's time for you to get back on your horse, because that's your energy. Grab your change of fortune and take your second chance at whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, that you've wanted to work on, you know, or, you know, however it resonates with you, Sagittarius. You've got some great cards here. You've got your energy, you've got a change of fortune, and you've got judgment. So I can't think of a better way for it to end, because looking from the present into the future, or potential future, it looks very progressive and it looks good. Change of fortune, you know, second chance. Looking back at the past and what the actual issue is, the sadness and, you know, having to accept things as it is the past. It is the past. So moving forward, there's a real opportunity to move forward. Your bottom of the deck energy was the 10 of Wands, or is the 10 of Wands, which is, as I said, the burden, feeling as though you're doing everything on your own, a one-way street. If this resonates, then it's time to change it. It's time to look at what can be done to change this energy. You know, if things have been a bit of a burden on you, looking at this here, the issue with the 5 of Cups, I can clearly understand this bottom of the deck energy with a burden. If you've been stuck here, you know, with this 5 of Cups energy, looking at what's been lost. So there we have it, Sagittarius. I don't feel like I need to pull any further clarifier cards, because it's pretty clear with the message that's come out and how things can potentially play out for you. So I'm going to pull you an angel card and see what comes up from this deck, see what advice and guidance there is for you here. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, if there's a message. Okay, so that's too many. Just want one ideally. If there's a message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, please let me know. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, if there's a message. Okay, that's even more. Just arranging themselves. Okay, what's the message for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay, see what they're as well. Just arrange themselves. What does Sagittarius need to know? What's the message for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon and Rising. Too many. I'll keep going until we get the right message. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. If there is a message for Sagittarius, please let me know. Okay, finally, so we've got one that's flipped. So that is your message. And it is, if I put these the right way around. Ooh, look at that. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Guides and spirits and angels are so great, because no matter how often you have to shuffle these cards and they all fall out, the right message eventually comes out. So you've got take time for yourself, Sagittarius, and it reads, enjoy relaxation activities that nurture your soul. And you know, with that burden, I think if as you're being guided or the carpet's been pulled, to take time for yourself, that would make complete and utter sense to me, definitely. Especially if you need to do what's being advised here, which is, the looking back at the past, taking what you can, learning from it and moving forward, and also the judgment energy of the second chance. So take time for yourself over this solar eclipse period, over the rest of July, if this resonates with you. See what you need to do to move yourself forward from this potential, Five of Cups energy where there's a little bit of sadness going on, and just accept it, Sagittarius, okay? That is your issue, your Five of Cups energy. This is your theme, or what's going on, what it's linked to. So it's about the sadness, the disappointment, and the victory, like the no one wins, no one loses, like people just walking away and just thinking, okay, cool, what's happened, and then just learning from that and moving forward. So I think that's all I have for you, Sagittarius. So have a wonderful month. Good luck with the situation, whoever this message is for. Do drop me comments and let me know as well throughout the month who this resonates with, because I never know who the messages are for. Obviously they just come out for me and I just read them. So it's good to know who they resonate with. Do like, share, subscribe. You can press the little subscription button and the bell next to it, and you'll get notified when I upload a video for your sun sign. You can check out my blog as well for a free horoscope for July that I've already put up there for your sun sign. And that's it. So good luck, Sagittarius. Have a good month, and hopefully I'll see you again in August. Take care. Good luck, guys. Bye.